What is up, you guys? My name is Gravitas and welcome to the first ever Sorare video here on my new channel called Gravitas Sorare. So what I want to do on this channel, I want to show you my journey on Sorare, build lineups together, evaluate what I did wrong, what I did right each game week, try to win rewards together, complete daily missions, build a collection, etc, etc. So I'm really excited to take you around on my journey. And let's start the video. Now if you want to start Sorare yourself, you can do that right now. You can go to the link in my description and sign up. If you get 5 cards out of auction, you can get $50 credit for free. Yes, that's right, for free. And you can build magnificent lineups with that credit. So don't hesitate and start now. So how are we currently doing in this game week? Well, I can show you really quick. I'm currently winning €8 right now this midweek. I'm mainly doing Asia, MLS and Premier League in season, so I'll show you what I did win this midweek. I got 2 lineups winning. The first one is this contender in season. I got Park Hyo-gyu, didn't keep a clean sheet unfortunately. I've got my big hero Sho Sasaki here, Savio as captain, finally scoring and assisting in the same game for the first time in his Urawa Red Diamonds career. I've got Mateus, nice AA but didn't really score, so that's unfortunate, and Zeke with a pretty bad game, I would say, against Chengdu Rongcheng. So another €3 in the bag from my contender in season lineup. The other lineup that got me a bit of money was my Premier League in season lineup, Division 2. Currently Chelsea are winning against Tottenham, but you can see Palmer got an assist. I had Fernandes as captain, who scored well on AA but didn't get a goal or an assist unfortunately. Trippier with a big AA there. Van Hekke unfortunately conceded 3 goals, still had a decent AA, and Ederson kept a clean sheet. So that's €5 in the bag for me. Now my other lineups. It's unfortunate Shaqiri managed to... He did get an assist, but unfortunately he got just 5 points short of winning me €3, so that's unfortunate. Kashira Raisel conceded in the 100th minute, so that really sucked. Fernandes got an assist, but unfortunately Mitsuta didn't do much, so that's unfortunate. My other lineup, Maekawa had a pretty interesting game, I would say. My other players were kind of bad, so no reward there. Now this was really unfortunate, first because I had Salah as captain, which didn't really pay off this time. Van Dijk and Kvario got big scores, but like most of you know, Alisson didn't play, so that was really unfortunate for me there. I've got a classic contender lineup as well, which did get me a reward box, but yeah, just isn't much, probably 1 essence. And this lineup, yeah, let's not talk about it. And I've also had this one, but Tottenham aren't really doing very well. It's just a throwaway lineup, same as this one and this one. So yeah, those were my lineups in the past midweek. Now let's go to the building my lineups for the next game week. Alright, now let's start with building my Premier League in season lineup for next game week. I'm not sure whether Alisson will play. I'm yet to research that, so for now I'll go with Raya in goal against Everton away. Should be able to keep a clean sheet. Now assuming Alisson doesn't play, I'll add Van Dijk to this lineup, as well as Odegaard. I'm going with Arsenal here, as well as Saka. I think he will start. He didn't start last game week, but he did manage to come off the bench and score, so I have full faith in him coming back as well. And then as the forward, I'll go with Mohamed Salah. Just a little Liverpool/Arsenal stack. I wanted to go with Gabriel Magalhaes, but he has been injured the past midweek, so I'm captaining. I'm hesitating. I'll go with Salah for now. Really good lineup score there, so that's always nice. Second lineup, I'll go with a Tottenham stack here. Not sure whether I go with Vicario. I probably will. I don't know why he's assumed to be benched. So Romero, where's Madison here? For now I'll go with Spurs. I might change it, but let's go with it for now. And then Van de Ven, where is he? Right here. So I might change this one because depends on how the players get out of the match against Chelsea, but for now I'll keep it. And then for my third lineup, Leicester is quite an easy away game, so I'll go with that. I'll go with Trippier to stack with him. Do I go with Bruno? Yeah, I probably will. And then mm, Palmer. He just had an assist, so I'm confident in him again, and then Guimaraes to top it off. And then I'll probably go for Palmer as a captain. So that's my MLS team. Now let's move on to my contender in-season team. Let's see, what am I going with? I really like Park View. Ulsan has a tough home game against Seoul, so I'm not really confident in them. And usually I use Seoul defensive stack in my contender Division 1, but that might not be a good idea now. So I'll go with Park. Fukumori has a nice home game, so does Show, and I love Show, so he will go straight in there. I can use one classic, and I mostly use a midfielder, but I'll keep it for the extra for now and go with Mateus here. Same three as I've used this game week. Now as a forward, I could go Cezinha. Mitsuta has an away game. I'll go with Mateus, and then as the extra, what am I going for? Either Shaqiri or Hauge. Shaqiri is a bit more consistent though, so I'll go with Shaqiri and I'll captain him. Looks like a decent lineup, so I have full faith in them winning me another at least €5. Second lineup, I think I'll go for Kojima is also a nice option, but I'll go for Maekawa. Alburex are lost, so I should be confident in them getting a clean sheet. Pair him up with Sakai. They think he's still injured, but he came back past midweek. Midfielder will be tough again. What am I going for? Quintero. Yeah, he came off the bench this midweek, so should be able to start in the midweek. And I'll stack Cezinha with Wang J1, my Daegu boys, in there. And I'll go with Wang because he has a really good AA this season as the captain. That leaves me with one more team to create, and it's showing no players because I entered Wang here. I'll go with my Kashiwa stack because they play at home and they have a lot of possession this season, so I have full faith in them. Midfielder, who am I going for? This one is tough. This one is really tough. I might have to go for Hauge here, and then this is tough. What am I going for? I need an in-season, and I can't do Mitsuta. I'll go with Anderson Oliveira, just because he has a favorable home game, and Fukumori, and then Hauge as the captain. So those are three decent teams. And now my main focus of this season is MLS, because I really want to hit all the hot streaks, especially tier 5. I'm currently aiming for the 4 streak, so I'm going pretty well here. I'm going for a Cincinnati defensive stack, as well as Evander with captain, Rossi as my forward, and I'm topping it off with my beautiful 12%, where is he? Almiron, there we go. 5 favorable home games. Should be able to hit the 410, but it will be tricky, because you never know in the MLS who keeps a clean sheet and win up. So for my second lineup, I'll go with Daniel in goal. For now, no, I'm not risking Wagner for this one. I'm putting McNair here, or should I do Edmondson? But I'm not sure, he was on the bench last game week, so I'll do McNair for now. I'll put in McLean, home game. LAFC doesn't have much possession, and Houston plays possession game, so I'm going with him, as well as Dreyer as a forward. And then I'll put it on Chicho Orango to top this lineup. It's not the best, I would say. They all play at home, but only DC United is quite an easy fixture. The other 3 are kind of tough. But Dreyer has been really good against LAFC, so I'll put him up as captain. And then for my final game, I'm hesitating a bit what to put in goal, but I'll go for Takaoka because he plays at home. I'll go with Amundsen here. Who am I going for here? I'm going for Manu Garcia. Some people might not expect it, but he can hit really good AA, and if you just get one decisive, he can score really well. So I'm going with him. Peck as the forward. He's been really underwhelming this season so far, but let's just see what he's capable of for now. And I'll top it off with my beautiful Kai Wagner. But if he doesn't play, I'll keep tabs on the news. I'll get him out of this lineup. So those are the lineups for this week. I hope you enjoyed seeing me build those lineups. If you have any questions, please do let me know. I've also built my Contender Classic season off camera. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first video, and if you did, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.